Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna look at a lost connection in terms of like what is the theme of the connection, what was the purpose of the connection, why it ended, whether there's a future, and the underlying energies as well. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. I kind of want to warn you that some of these readings ended up being quite emotional for me, in a sense that I was sensing a lot of emotions. So if I get my voice will kind of disappear for a moment, just be patient with me. So let's jump into it. The Moonology card is telling you meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So this connection was really all about inner reflection and not action, at least for now. This energy is really ask you to surrender control, release any kind of expectations, and feel what's beneath the surface. You're being guided to look at this connection through a spiritual and intuitive lens rather than focusing on a logical or a reactive one. So let's see what the tarot is telling us. Well, the purpose of the connection is described by the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is all about manifestation, creation, and growth. So that tells me that the connection was all about creation and growth, but also patience. Because the Magician kind of brings that spark that something is full of potential or even destined to happen. And the Seven of Pentacles shows that it meant to develop slowly and teach you about timing, divine timing. I know sometimes it drives me nuts as well. But anyway, there's a timing, effort, and that requires for long-term investment. And the lesson is not just because something begins magically, it doesn't really mean that it's going to manifest overnight. You need to be patient because these two cards are very connected, the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. The Magician is the act of creating something with our minds, and the Seven of Pentacles is the patience, the waiting for it to happen, and then showing the signs that it is about to happen. Now, why did it end? We have here the Hermit for you, which kind of tells us that there was a need for solitude, self-discovery as well. Either one of you or both of you kind of withdrew to seek clarity, figuring out what is that they want, what is that they want from love, this love, and or just understanding yourselves. And it was not really all about rejection. It was more about personal growth because the silence had some purpose, right? So there was all about personal growth that some of you or either both of you had to do. Now let's see what's gonna be the final outcome of this reading, but before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of buttons. I hope that you'll push those like and subscribe buttons, and don't forget about the comments. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you, and where are you watching from, and what you learned from that relationship. So the future is described by the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups is really leans towards an emotional departure. Either one of you or both of you may be on a soul-searching journey that really requires you to move on from this bond, at least for now. Because you know, the Eight of Cups is leaving behind something that was dear for us, something that was really important for us, but we kind of outgrew it, and we look for a new happiness as well. So it looks like that the connection served its purpose, and it may not be over forever, but in this chapter, the message is really all about letting go to grow. And at the bottom of the deck, we have here the Chariot. The Chariot, which is all about taking reins of your own path, leaving these difficulties behind, and really being in control and being successful and going into a new direction, because the Chariot is very determined, empowered, and moving towards your purpose. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.